Welcome to Albion TV presents the AO Daily Show, your source of real news in an unreal world, keeping up to date on the latest news, events, and the great community of Albion Online. Today is Friday, the 25th of September, 2020, and I am your host, the Shozen One, and joining me today, the man who needs no additional names, Bogul.
Thank you. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing?
Friday. Getting ready
Yeah?
for the weekend. Yeah. Big weekend ahead.
I just realized something, Bogul.
Uh-oh.
I've been logged in as my main character all day, like my player character, not my GM, and I totally forgot to log into my GM for advertising purposes.
Oh.
And so I just spammed his Shozen.
Well, maybe people recognize the name anyways. Hi, guys. You're here. Good to have you.
Yeah. I hope everybody is ready for a show, and we're gonna have an interesting show today. Today is Friday. We like to do community stuff on Fridays. It's we like to look at who died, who said what on Reddit, and political things, just people things, really, Bogle. I think that's what we like to do, is look at the fans on Fridays.
Right. I mean, we still have to do some PSAs, some news, some announcements, some of that usual keeping people up to date, because there was a patch even this week. We didn't talk about that.
We didn't talk about that at all.
No.
We're going to talk about the patch.
So what do we start with? Are we just going through a quick few PSAs? How about that?
PSAs? I think we should always start with the good news.
All right.
Population is real good, Bogle.
True.
There was, like, I know it's weird to keep harping on this, like, as a PSA, but Robin Henkes did release information on the population of Albion Online, as well as a little bit of information on what to expect next for our next content update. Not only will we be getting an update to the mobile client, but we will also be getting some faction rework, some royal rework, if you will, right? Isn't that part of this?
Yeah, it was part of this announcement about the population update. We talked about this a bunch of times already. It's been growing. It's at the beginning we thought it was COVID related, but it turns out it's not only that. It's also growing because it's good. But yeah, it comes with this little announcement about the future, and it's a very tiny announcement, right? Royal Continent. We knew that kind of before. Mobile. Yeah, important. I can't get as excited about that because I'm not playing on mobile, but I think for the devs, it's busy time, so I get that, I suppose. Yeah, and Play Store beta launch, Apple, Google Store launches takes a lot of prep because somewhere
you have to
get
things set up for that. You have to figure out how are you going to still get your monies. And they're going to get their monies by giving away extra gold if you buy your gold on the native client, Bogle.
Wait, what?
Didn't you hear? Good news. Another PSA. You can get extra gold when you buy your gold through the native client as opposed to through Steam or Apple or, Google.
Are we doing the sponsored message already?
It's always our sponsored message, Bogle. Well, I haven't done the Miller Lite winner.
No. We have this message from corporate, and corporate sends us this fax every morning. It's like to remind the people that down with Apple, right? That's what they say.
Do they say get down with Apple or down with Apple with the pitchforks?
Yeah, pitchfork one.
Okay.
What else do we have in terms of PSAs?
Season 10 championships.
Important, yes.
Yeah, no longer do we call it the off-season tournament. It is now the Season 10 Crystal League Championship. And it will be, what would we decide? It's like right after Thanksgiving. What's the date on that?
It says in the news post
28th, 29th. Okay. Yeah, 28th, 29th of November. And they've added it to the number of teams that can participate in this. Last season, it was if you won a level 9, you got in. But now you only have to win 2 level 8s or a level 9 to get in. So now more people have the opportunity to get in. Like if you can't participate on level 9 day, or if you run up against June Esports, you can still get into
I
the
suppose.
Season 10 Crystal League Championship.
Yeah, yeah. Same prizes like last time. Sabertooth Rex, a claw skin, second place, White Tiger, Jousting Horse, Born Horse. I think the fourth place is new, actually. And the announcement that the current plan is to offer a new skin every calendar year. And yeah, I told you before I don't quite like this. I was hoping that we just have the Rex as that thing you get when you win that thing. Instead of making something super unique again. But maybe, I don't know. It's still a cool prize. It's still a lot of money. It's still a cool thing. And it's good that, it came around to being a permanent fixture, which is something cool for the off season as well.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings on the changing of the prize. But everything else I find as fantastically good news.
All right, let's talk about real news then, not just the same old news that we have. We have actually.
I have one more PSA.
Oh no!
Sponsored by our
really?
our sponsor. Yes, did you know that you can buy a rogue gear, Bogul?
Yes.
Like if you open up, did you open it up already?
Do I have to?
You should totally open it up and show people the amazing gear that you can buy for your wardrobe.
I want to buy this with gold.
Cosmetic gear that you can buy with $30. And if you don't want to pay $30, you can continue to wait until it is available for gold, at which point you can buy each individual piece on its own. So if you just want the cool poison vial, you can buy that. Or if you just want the fancy shoulder pads, you can get those.
Chat, can you see me? I want to close this. I don't like corporate sponsorship shows, and I don't like to sell people stuff. I just want to tell people what's new. I want to tell people the exciting stuff, not the
okay, you tell them what's new.
Well, patch 5, I suppose. Yeah, patch 5 is. Can we talk about patch 5 finally?
Let's talk about patch 5. What's on patch 5?
Black market improvements. Now you can finally see who crafted something when you find it in the world. That sort of got lost, right? So if you don't know, all the items that drop from mobs in the world of Albion are generated through the system of the black market. And before any mob anywhere can drop a item, it has to be first crafted by a player of Albion Online and sold to that black market merchant guy who has his residence in Carleon. But during that process, the name of the crafter always got lost. So when you found this item in the world of Albion, you never quite knew who made it. Other than system, I think, is what it was called.
It said that's not right.
Yeah. Well, now, or it said nothing, I think. That's what it does, actually. I think system is only for, like, GM-made items. Anyway, so, yeah, that's fixed.
System was now the alien from Bill and Ted.
What?
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, that retains the info now, and everybody should see the names of my alts now when they get 8.1 bags. Good times.
Yeah, but what is your name on those? It's like CCC, DDD, EEE. Like, you didn't even take the time to go with DVD, BVD, or anything.
I mean, if they would show the alliance name, everything would say my name. But no, it's a bunch of crafting alts, and I can't just make it Bogul 1, Bogul 2, Bogul 3. Although that would be funny.
That would have been great.
When I made these alts, I wanted to reserve like short 3-letter names.
Yeah, for the day where they would allow you to trade accounts or something?
No, just because I thought having a character called AAA would be cool.
Do you have AAA?
Yes.
Do you have ABC?
No. But I have I have a character called Yes.
Do you have NOP?
No, but I have a character called SBI. So yeah. Good times, good times. Also, apparently there are some fixes for mobile. You have a dynamic hotkey now that you can assign
Ooh.
things to a custom button, and that's kind of
Wait,
cool.
like you can assign. Oh, look at those. You have custom buttons. Oh, I like this. This looks like it'll be good.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah.
A few other fixes, improvements. Also, now finally they changed to the demonic shards in the corrupted dungeons. That was intended for the last patch. Made it in.
Thank God. What would we do if it?
Well, it was fun for a while, right? Where we're like, yay, we have this new patch and known issues.
And so there were some known issues with the last patch where the shards didn't get their health. Are there any known issues for this patch, Bogul?
They had to deactivate a spell. Here, patch 5, known issues. Due to a technical problem with the rampant staff's spirit animal, we had to temporarily disable that. And
now it says that the tooltips had the incorrect information, but I think it had to be something.
No, that's for a different one. That's a different known issue.
Oh.
Same for the one below. But I mean, we will have a reset invasion day without spirit animal.
That's going to be weird.
And now you ask, what the hell is spirit animal, of course, right?
It's the Metamoose.
Did you know, Shozen, that there's an Albion wiki?
Yes, I did know there's an Albion wiki. Did you know that you used to work on the Albion wiki?
Yes. By the way, if you didn't know, wiki.albiononline.com has the information of a bunch of stuff. It's still being worked on. It's still active. It needs more people to help with it, right? But it has the information. It's the spell that is that carpet, that healing carpet, that the more people that stand on it, the more it heals, which is a bigger deal in the Invasion Day things, right? So it's important if you plan to play nature tomorrow to remember that.
There's not going to be a rampant staff tomorrow.
Well, it's good to change up the meta, right?
I just hope that everybody who's ZVZing tomorrow already knows that it's not there. Like, do you want to be the guy who just shows up tomorrow for Invasion Day and is like, here I am with my rampant staff, ready to heal my boys?
Well, we told you now, right? And you can tell your guildmates, you can tell your friends. Maybe you have that nature healer that is a little slow, right? That's why he relies on healing over time. And you can just tell him, hey, guy, rampant? No, don't rampant tomorrow. Be something else.
All right. Two things from chat. I want to give out a shout out to Clementine for her work on the wiki.
Right. Yes.
Great job there. It wasn't just Bogul working on the wiki. He handed that off to Clementine, who's actually been doing a really good job. I didn't know so much could be done on the wiki, Bogul, until you stopped working there.
PSA, there is a role in Albion Online called Wiki Guardian, and I can show that real quick. And they are looking for more Wiki Guardians. It's basically helping out with the wiki, and you get a little bit of a reward and some praise and some.
And the special title.
Upon successful completion of your trial period, access to the playground server to test stuff, 10,000 gold code, and 30 days premium every month.
Hey, Bogul.
Yeah.
I need to sign up for something. This 10,000 gold a month. Sounds like a good deal.
It's a very good deal, but you need to be able to write in English and know a little bit about Albion, so you're not writing wrong things on the wiki, right?
So you're saying that I can't do this then? Writing the wrong thing is like my specialty.
Yeah, you.
I could write histories. Nobody will know that it's wrong.
I think you have to survive the eyes of Clementine. That
I'll butter her up with some good egg jokes.
I don't think that helps with her.
You don't know about Bling and the egg jokes?
I do, and it's a sight to see when you guys go ahead and spam global with egg jokes.
Yeah, Bling is Clementine's GM name, I believe. So don't think I'm spoiling anything there.
Okay.
But I also want to give another shout out, or well, actually an explanation real quick. Somebody, Shadow Puppet 001 wrote, Invasion Day, question mark? Yes, Bogul. I guess we can go over to another bit of news, as tomorrow is our second Invasion Day of the season. On Invasion Day, all of the Outlands territories are dropped. Guilds no longer control them. And then at 2 times during the day tomorrow, at 18 UTC and 1 UTC, the towers go live, and you as a player can go up to them and claim them. One small caveat: there is an elemental guarding those, Bogul, the elite veteran guardian lord.
Yeah.
He's going to be standing on top of there. So you're going to want to bring a few friends, like 8 friends on the low end to, you're going to need a ton if you want to overcharge the sucker, because you don't want to bring 13. It gets enraged, things go badly. So, on the lower end.
I mean, it's basically either 5 or 10 or somewhere in between, or 200, right? That's either or.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can do it with 70, 60.
Yeah.
It's you just don't want to do it with 13. It's not the way. But you kill that elemental, and then you can claim that territory for yourself. And out there in the world with you are a bunch of other PvP/PvE groups who are out there trying to accomplish the same. The game usually devolves into a bunch of high-end alliances fighting each other over 4 or 5 zones, while a bunch of smaller guilds go out there and do PvE and then hold those territories for a day or two until the larger alliances come through and defeat them in ZVZ content.
Well, sometimes we see a little bit of a reshuffling of who owns what, right? But it's usually the day where everybody is out and about to do large-scale guild fighting, and it's always my tip for everybody to prepare well ahead of time, make the life of your officers easier. Either know what you're going to play, or maybe even prepare your sets already, or be extra nice to your guild officers, because they will have a very, very stressful time tomorrow. Hopefully a lot of fun as well, but be nice. Somebody has to sort these 500 sets.
Yeah, that's a lot of sorting of gear, Bogul. I'm glad that I don't have to do that anymore. It's the little things in life.
Yeah, and of course, Invasion Day live on Albion TV here on this channel. All the action tomorrow. We have our show starting at around 17:30 UTC for the EU invasion part.
And 15-minute delay.
Yeah, important.
So they won't see it until about 17:45, unless we get content. Like if we see ZVZ action going on before then, we're going to come in live. We're going to cover that ZVZ action. But by 45, we'll definitely be live, whether or not we see anybody murdering each other.
Yeah. Lupac will be joining us for the EU part. And then for the NA portion of Invasion Day, we have the show starting at, same deal, 0:30, maybe earlier, maybe later. Latest at 45, to go together with a Robin Hood RS, the guy from our ZVZ War Report shows. And in between, we'll even do some Crystal League coverage, which is the polar opposite of this large-scale guild fighting.
Yeah, it's 5v5 content.
Yeah.
helping people get into that Crystal League tournament,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Crystal League Championships. One day I'll get these terms right, Bogo. Wandering Mops.
Yeah. So tomorrow, action-packed day here on Albion and on Albion TV. So remember that while you're waiting for your 500-man Zurich CTA in front of a door, that you could be watching Albion TV and banter with us while we wait together for things to unfold. Right? That's
Yeah,
the advice I'm supposed
pretty
to
much. I
give?
think we've covered Invasion Day. It's a long day tomorrow. Should stop by, hang out with us, give out a couple of gold codes, watch some ZVZs, watch some 5v5. Should be good.
Yeah. In that link, there's also a little show. If you haven't never seen this,
Mhm.
you can watch the previous VOD of that action as well. There, it's pretty big. Lots of people are out and about, and yeah, same thing but live tomorrow. Good action, good fun, always interesting. Always interesting.
Yeah, even when it's dead, we find some very interesting things going on out there. It's when you get the interesting politics of the world, some histories. So no matter what's going on, there's always something going on here. Oh, Bogle, I guess we have another PSA.
Sure. Which one?
It's news, it's PSA, it's a bit of both. We're ending support for XP, Vista, and Windows 7
versions.
I guess not we. SBI is. I didn't have anything to do with this decision.
Right. There was an announcement on the forums. Albion Online is discontinuing support for XP Vista. You said it. And certain Windows 7 on October 6th due to an easy anti-cheat update.
Oh.
Yeah. So apparently you can watch technical details on the Microsoft support page, and just buy new Windows.
When you can get Windows.
I don't know.
That's
or
just
Linux?
I'm ending it there.
Oh, what Linux?
Saying you can get Windows.
Yeah, I think somebody commented in this thread. Oh, finally a reason for me to get Linux. Yeah. Well. Yeah. That's that. If for some reason your grandpa who likes Albion Online and he likes to gather and he helps you out with that high that he sometimes as this granddad sort of thing gives you for maybe remind him that he needs to buy a new PC, help your granddad out,
Just get him another copy of Windows
or a new PC.
If his PC can play Albion, it's good enough.
Would it be RMT if you give your grandpa a new PC because he sometimes gives you T7 hide?
Ooh, good question.
I don't know.
I would email customer support on that one, Bogle.
So I really like my grandpa.
I really like my grandpa.
I gave him this PC. Please don't ban me. Wow.
Works. All right. So Bogle, in other PvP news, we have been watching. We didn't have a ZVZ show today, but the rest of the week we've been watching some interesting PvP unfold out in the world of Albion. And usually that ZVZ show that we do, the Albion War Reports, is limited to the Outlands. However, we got to see some very interesting content in the roads recently as we watched the guild Evil Inside I guess they were joined by a bunch of friends in their war against the GW Alliance, who brought in a bunch of their friends. And we saw crazy big battles inside the roads as people were destroying hideouts. Evil Inside, a German guild, grouped together with Proscriptum, another German guild, against with Nuke Jade Cove, an international guild with some Germans, the Huben Army, a Japanese guild, and Orden Hospitaria, an international guild from the Wave Alliance, against their in-zone neighbors, former allies, former friends who lived in the same hideouts. You name this next group.
Die glorreichen Sammler, right? And
yeah, also Germans.
Fenris.
Also Germans.
Altmetall.
Also Germans.
Zorn, Fabelhaft, and Laterra.
Also Germans. Except for Laterra, which is like international. But that's a really interesting thing that happened out in this zone in the Roads of Avalon, where the hideouts were owned by mostly Germans.
I mean,
all
I think
living together.
They sort of had a zone, right? They
had their own zone. They were living together in peace and harmony, in friendship, and then drama. You took my fame farm. You took my resources. Remember those days, Bogul?
Yeah.
You took my stuff.
Uh-huh.
And it progressed from you took my stuff to I'm taking your freaking homes.
I mean, that's the next step of escalation, right? Always. I don't like you, I'm taking your home.
I'm taking your home. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it became a 50v50 fight in the roads. Actually, it was probably greater than that. And over the last week, we saw the guys from Evil Inside and Nuke Jade Cove take down a number of hideouts inside that zone, even though they had called in their buddy Zorn and the great Fabelhaft and the completely competent Laterra.
Yeah, I mean, it was very cool to see. I'm showing some of it in the background right now. Usually you think roads, you think 10 people or less, you think 15, right? Maybe 20. But this was a pretty big battle, more than 100 players in the zone, fighting over, the destruction of that hideout cluster, basically. And it seems like the guys from BW and Zorn didn't quite make it. And Evil Inside and their friends sort of removed some neighbors of them. It was just really cool to see something else, something different than this Outland ZVZ action that we have on the ZVZ show most of the time.
Yeah, I'm reading into the details of the end of this war, and apparently Evil Inside made some offers to their neighbors to try to end the war. Be like, yeah, we're winning. Do you want to keep your stuff? How about you give us a battle mammoth and some silver? We'll end this. We'll let it go. We can just have a little nap.
But does it end there? That's always a question with these kind of extortion. It's like, hey, I want to attack you, right? Give me something. And then you're like, I have no choice. I will hand it over. And then like 4 days later, they're like, all right, guys, so about your hideout.
Like they even lowered it to just a battle mammoth, and they would allow them to keep their T3 hideout. And no, they were like, nah, we're not paying. We're not doing that. We're not giving you anything.
You don't give in to extortion, right? That's basically it. Huh?
We do not negotiate with terrorists.
Traitors. We don't like traitors.
Oh, traitors.
Yeah, but it was cool to see that action. It was nice to cast that. It was fun.
I want to clarify something. Ramsey, wow. Actually, Zorn and Fabelhaft don't live there. They were just coming in to help out their friends, the Glorious Gatherers. And it didn't work out in their favor. They lost some fights, but they didn't lose their own hideout or anything like that. They were just there for content and helping out some friends in the neighborhood. The real beef was between the Evil Inside and what do we call those guys, Bogul?
The Glorious Gatherers. The
Glorious Gatherers. And Fenris, I believe, was also part of that zone as well.
Shout out to Fenris. These guys have been living in a friendly establishment of mine for a long time.
Well, now they'll
go back there.
Go back there, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, if you want to watch that back, that show, it's from the 23rd where we watched these fights, and it's really interesting. You see some smaller scale tactics with, you know, command mammoth fighting, less than 100 players per side. It's pretty interesting to see what is possible in the roads if you go, you know, to the. I think that's almost end game here, right? What you see for the roads.
This is as like crazy as we've seen it, period, in the roads ever. We've never seen anything like that before, which is why it was so interesting to watch. We've seen fights there, but they weren't 50 versus 50.
Yep. About time. About time that happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, what I wanted to, I guess, what this shows us is, because we were talking about this before the show, is that, you know, you always get mad when we talk about hand holding.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, please describe it as politics. And this illustrates that even at the smallest level, people will engage in this behavior of bringing in more and more friends to help them pacify their zone so that the area around them is safe. Because that's really what this feels like it was. It was like people want to be able to gather and fame farm in peace without somebody else having access, really. And it looks like the evil inside has secured their own territory now, or most of it. I believe there are 2 hideouts that are their neighbors living there who remained outside of the fight. They didn't choose sides. I mean, full Switzerland there.
I mean, that's an interesting thing you bring up there. We talked about this a little earlier, and it's a very interesting paradox, right? A lot of the quote unquote fun in Albion comes from fighting other people, right? A lot of the fun comes from, you know, defeating others, you know, dealing with them in PvP, taking their stuff, driving them out of their home and all. But your main guild's purpose and organization in many cases, if you're not, you know, a PvP nerd who only wants to do PvP and nothing else, if you're a crafter, gatherer, anything at all, then you're sort of looking forward for that peace and safety, and
which is, how long did we discuss this for like almost an hour about our philosophical differences on peace. To me, I think even a gatherer or crafter needs to have that war active and maintained so that they have consistent need to produce more goods.
I mean, I agree, yes, but the gatherer and crafter does not necessarily want to engage in PvP, which is the tricky part. Yeah.
We got to find some way to get them all involved, Bogul. Someday. Until then, the glorious gatherers are going to have to call Zorn to come defend them.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have the manpower, if you don't have the muscle yourself, it's a whole valid strategy to do some politics, call some friends, and call somebody who's stronger, better than the pestering neighbors you have, and maybe you can take over their stuff in the meantime.
Okay, Bogul.
Yeah.
Last week, because I think we need to move on from this, as it's going to be kind of a shorter day today. We do have shout outs to make, and we also have a few other community things. And I want to look at some more fan art, Bogul. Last week, we looked at fan art. And since then, the artists of Albion have been very, very active. It's like we showed some art, and they were like, oh, you want to show some more art? Let me make 17 more pictures for you.
We're not going to show 17.
No, we're going to show like 5 or 6.
All right.
I thought it would be good to once again show some more fan art because I really enjoyed it last week, and we've got some good new additions. ADYY threw up another couple, and actually, did we show this one last week?
Don't remember.
I feel like
we might have. But ADYY has made like 6 or 7 now.
Yeah, he's got a good bunch of them going, and I really like this one here because It's meta. I see it every day.
Right.
And I think that's great. We have an actual beam out fan art by Mish.
Yeah, I think we showed that one already.
We did we really show these last
I think
week?
on
Do I
Monday
have like 3 of
briefly,
them?
yeah.
Oh.
Just this one.
Oh, just this one because it was new Monday.
Yeah, I mean,
I was like, how could we show this last week? It's only 4 days old.
It's a tribute to Rusty Pug, who spams the Reddit about B-mounts every day. And it's apparently been 1 year since he started reminding the devs that he really likes bees.
And still no beam out.
One day, if it makes it into Albion, it has to be called Rusty, right?
I think it should just be called the beam out.
I think it should be called the B-mount, also known as a Rusty.
Rusty the beam out. Okay.
Yeah.
Or something. Okay. All right. We've got some fan art directed at our very own Robin Hood RS. Or did Robin Hooders make this? He's Hash One Bear.
No, he says by Abel. He used it as his Twitter avatar, I think, which is just fun. It looks pretty good. And that poglog. Nice.
It looks good.
Yeah,
I see he's using it for his signature everywhere now. I want somebody to make some fan art of my character, if they ever see him.
Do you aren't you like hidden or something?
Yeah, I'm hidden on different characters. I was on my main all day this morning though, like to the point where I was like, wait, I'm on the wrong guy. This isn't my GM. I usually play on my alt, and it's very obvious that it's a different character.
What else?
We got more though.
We got one more, right?
I think we have a couple more.
One more by ADYY, right? So some more of that style. Avalonian sword. Nice leather outfit. Cool. And then why is this on the list? Posting bees until Beemond? Oh, was this a cow? Shozen, why did you put this on my list?
Play the video.
Oh, it's a cow with a bee costume.
Bee costume.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aww.
Like I was thinking this is perfect. Like we have the mule with the rocket launchers.
Yeah.
Like this would just be the perfect little skin.
For like an ox?
For any mule. Not for an ox.
But
this way everybody can use it. Everybody can start out and get the beam out right away.
But it's a cow with a
you get premium, you get a beam out skin. That would be the way I go.
I mean, if Rusty
the
makes
first
it
time
that
you
far,
pay for premium, you get a beam out skin for your mule. That's my.
I think if Rusty makes it that far, then we will have a lot more spam on Reddit, and I don't know if that's. It's pretty cute though. All right. Let's.
And Bob Freeze riding around on his little mule with bee wings, singing the sun song. That would be the shit.
That would be very Albion, I think.
That would be so Albion.
But let's go.
We got some big kills.
Yeah, let's go from Q to death.
Yeah, death time. This is F in chat time. So if you want to go ahead and use your energy to purchase yourself a big old F, now is the time. So we're going to F in chat some people. But first, I think the first F in chat, Bogul, needs to go to the glorious gatherers who lost their hideout in the roads.
Shall we start a sort of fund to get them back onto their feet? Maybe help people out with a raffle, or?
Yeah, you know what? We should pull a raffle in honor of these guys. Hopefully they're here so that they can, win the gold. And if you win, you could always go and find them and just give them the gold out of the kindness of your heart. So let's go ahead and pull that raffle. Everybody get in the raffle. This is for the glorious gatherers who lost their hideout.
I think it's for the community of Albion, right? We can't give somebody. Everybody has a chance. Everybody has a chance. Oh, I see Lunatics in chat even.
Yeah, he's here watching the show. He's been giving us the information. He's on the winning side of this engagement. So he's not going to rub it in. He refuses to give an F in chat. I like that. That's some good sportsmanship right there.
But he'll happily take the raffle, I suppose. Nope. All right.
In theory, you have won the raffle. You need to whisper me to claim your prize. Let me pull one more. I'll pull one more. Slad Gilberov.
What? Vlad? Oh, no, Slad.
Slad Gilberov.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yeah, okay.
Make a whisper to a Shozen one on Twitch. And at some point in the future, you should check your Twitch PMs again. Be happy to read a random combination of letters and what's the word? Numbers?
Letters. It's just letters.
No numbers? No numbers?
Oh, you mean in the code?
Yeah.
I wouldn't try to enter random letters and numbers as a code. They are very specific letters and numbers entered in a very specific order.
I mean, you get a code. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. You want to look at some dead people now?
Sure.
Hit those Fs.
Let's go ahead.
We had a very big kill last week. This is a full week. Last Friday we didn't do Fs in chat. We had too much fan art and too many memes.
Mm-hmm.
But this dude,
Senyu?
This dude died for 18 million.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I only scrolled down a little bit. Chat, can you see it? Do you know what's coming? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, look at the mount. Oh, no, there's more. Chat, hold me. Oh, my God.
That's what 18 mil looks like, Boga.
Ouch.
Oh, boy.
What?
That's a lot.
How?
That's a lot to lose.
Why would Senyu...
He lost it to the Bacons. To 5 dudes in the Bacons. One dude got 75% of the damage in there. Like, actually, is it only 2 dudes? It's 3 dudes in the Bacons, huh?
1, 2... It's 4.
It's only 3 dudes.
Chat. Who brings a T4 shield out of the city? No. Who brings an A3 masterpiece?
Why does he have that T4 shield?
Random. Maybe he was PvE farming. That's what it looks like. I think it looks like dungeon farming.
He was corrupted dungeons, yeah.
No, not with that mount.
No, probably not. Why?
I'd love to know the history on that, but this either looks like a failed transport run. This either looks like a failed transport run.
Why do you have a T4 shield?
Because you accidentally clicked on something. Oh, it dropped, and you're like, oh, whatever. I just take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be okay. He's not the only one though, Bogul.
Oh, no,
we had a 14
more?
mil. Yes.
Okay. Eggs. Imperium League.
Mm-hmm.
8-3, just good. 7-2 Boldcasters. That's not too bad.
14 million to 2 players.
Oh, and you're saying I need to scroll down? Oh. It's not too.
You could do worse. But he lost to 2 players. That's 2 sets of pretty good gear there. It's a little painful.
I mean, I'm making some 8-3. I think I should make more when I see this.
Yeah, you should probably put more of that out there when you see stuff like this, Bogul.
I mean, war is good for business, right? That's
yeah, this guy deserves an F in chat.
I mean, I feel kind of bad, but I kind of feel I'll go play some
feel pretty good
gear tonight.
You feel good.
Shh.
Come on, Crystal Dang don't feel so good right now. He's like, you really are doing this to me, Bogul? This makes you feel good?
What's his name? Crystal Dong? No, Crystal. Oh,
Crystal Dang.
sorry. Yes, Crystal.
Yeah, I don't think this is a fame boost. People are saying why you
Had a friend. You never know, right? I mean, this is. It's not super hard relic gear, right? The first one is way weirder. Like this is masterpiece. But the second one just looks like I could do that. Like I wouldn't mind losing, honestly.
Now the third one, Bogul. This one's a solo kill.
Oh no.
Integrity Carrots
Pawn shop?
gets downed by Dr. Z for 10 million. 10.5 to 1, dude.
Uh-oh.
Masterpiece
Uh-oh.
4-3. Losing all that T8 3. Ow.
Shozen?
Mm-hmm.
I think I know Dr. Z, actually.
You know Dr. Z?
Yes.
Dr. Zoidberg?
I know Dr. Z, and I also know somebody who has a lot of characters that are called Tegrity.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I think I know both parties. I need to do some research.
You know both parties in this fight?
I might. Yep.
Some old good old Integrity Farms. Carrots.
Now that you mentioned this, I'm like, uh-oh. I will remember
You're
this.
losing your gear all alone there out in the plains. Don't forget. Don't come back out there. Stay home with your Integrity. Integrity Farm carrots. I wonder if he's out there selling carrots while Joe's out there, or Jimbinator's out there selling cabbage. Integrity cabbage. You know, like they're fighting for vegetable sales in the Outlands. No.
I have a Zerfax and a PNG here. An image of 2 more, and I don't know which one you want to do next.
We have 2 more?
I think so.
Do we? We have Zerfax killing Sam Hexo the other day in a city fight.
Yeah.
And Sam looks like he was looting when it happened.
7-3, 8-2.
He was looting during the city fight. Yeah, he was looting during the city fight is what was going on. How you doing, Sam?
I mean, if you get overwhelmed by Elevate in a city fight with some gear in you, that happens. Whatever is
You're
in your
not supposed to be looting in a city fight, Bogul.
Well, if you're losing anyway,
they almost won that fight.
Right. Yes. True.
Well, by almost win, I mean they were competitive for the last third of the fight.
I mean, it's getting better, right? Black Order sort of stepped up their game and they improved. And the first one was a stomp, second one was a stomp, and now the ones we've been watching, it's getting better. If this continues like this, we'll have good city fights in like a few weeks.
Eventually. Yeah. And you said you have one more, Bogul.
Crazy Mati against Esmeralda.
Oh, yes.
I don't know where this is from, and I don't know why this is on my.
This is only 2 million.
But why is this here?
Because this is one of the guys who watches the show. Red Relief. Yeah, it's a fan of the show. Got a good kill. He was very happy with it. It's like, look at all the swords I got.
It's a lot of swords.
It's a lot of Avalonian goods. It's a good little pickup for a person. I think that's worth quite a bit of a change right now.
5.
Not a lot of fame right now, but that's a lot of value.
5, 6 3s. That's like 10 mil, maybe 8, maybe 7, in terms of loot you made. Pretty good. That's premium right there.
Yeah, that's a good solo kill. It's good gear. I mean, it's a good what do you want to say? Like good value. And also look at what he's wearing compared to the guy he killed in a solo fight.
Well,
I think
about the same.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Damn it.
What 91 maps? These tier 8 maps are like 100k each.
Ooh.
Or 80k something.
Wait, what?
So assuming a few of these trash.
91 maps.
That's an easy premium, right? So see, that's how you play Albion. You just go out and then you do some PvP and then you get premium. And you're like, ha, right, let's do some more PvP.
Oof.
You just need to win, right? Easy as
Just
that.
need to win. It's as easy as you just need to win. Do we have anything else on the show, Bogle?
Maybe shoutouts. I don't know.
We do probably have some shoutouts.
From yesterday, we have a few. From 31 minutes ago. Yeah, we have a few.
All right, let's do some shoutouts then. Nice, easy Friday. Relaxed. Just everybody relaxed. Enjoy themselves. Have a good time. Learn about some dead people.
Get ready for tomorrow.
Invasion.
Prep your sets. Sort. You know what's a good thing to do prior to Invasion Day is just sort through your stash of stuff that you have everywhere and get rid of it, because a bunch of people prior to Invasion Day, they do like, oh shoot, I forgot this or XYZ, and then just go to the market and randomly buy it. So maybe it's a good time to move some of the stuff that has been gathering dust in one of your boxes.
Go out there and make a little bank.
Yeah, do some weekend cleaning, you know.
Okay. Well, Bogle, we have some shout outs.
Mhm.
And the first shout out I really like because this is the kind of trash talk I like seeing. This is good. This is creative. Devin WC. Shout out to all the Regear officers from Shake for the extraordinary amount of work they had to do after yesterday's ZBZ at 0 UTC in Verge. That's some good smack talk. I like that. That's good shit talk right there. That's... Mwah.
Snirve says of Vamos Valha. That is in relation to a interview we aired yesterday, right? We didn't even talk about this. I want to link.
Yeah, we had 2 interviews this week, didn't we? Well, we'll talk about those on Monday, I think.
Yeah. Or in case you didn't know, we did interview Deadlock and Valha CL, the GMs of Conflict and Heindel, the second guild right now in the season rankings. And a day before, we actually did an interview with Blenfjorn of the HCE Discord. So if you're into HCE and hardcore expeditions, give that a listen. Just a quick plug, and then we can do some more shoutouts.
We have some more interviews planned for next week, though, but I don't want to give it away until I make sure that they're secured and done and in the can. They should be some good ones. Shameless advertising time, Bogle. Mr. Breakface wants some shameless advertising. Most importantly, Black Flag is recruiting. Apply through Discord.
Black Flag. Hours now. Members, Fort Sterling, Discord link here. 10 million fame required to apply. Right?
Oh.
Yoink Alliance.
The yoinks. Forgot to Repair is recruiting. Strongest bomb squad in Limehurst. By Viarge.
I mean, is it mean if I ask who are they bombing in Limehurst? But
I don't know. I think you forgot a space there. Go ahead. Oof. They are recruiting.
Nice.
They don't have a lot of room to recruit, though. Not doing too bad. Oh, wait. I'm looking at the alliance, not the guild. Oof.
A strong economy, 10 million fame. Tight-knit community. Doesn't have a Discord link. Well, forgot to repair anyway.
If you want your guild to be get the shout out here, go ahead and write it into chat. Well, not chat, into actually, you click the button over here. There's energy at the bottom of the screen. You click on that energy and you go shout out. It's 1,000 energy. If you've been watching for 15 minutes, you probably have 1,000 energy.
I think I'm just looking how to spell you. People inside, right?
Huh? What?
I know the guy inside. These guys? Is that Lineatics? That's you, right? There you go.
The evil inside, yeah. Oh, we're gonna give him free shout outs. Oh, Bogul.
Uh,
Bogul. We're never going to make any energy if you just start giving out free shout outs.
what do you mean energy? It's free energy anyways.
Oh, he doesn't have enough energy. He can't afford it. Okay. All right. All right. Fine. Fine. This time, free shout out for Evil Inside, who've been taking on the rest of the German Empire all by their lonesome, along with their 5 friends.
Actually, 1,763 friends of the Aqua Alliance,
Jeez.
of the Awesome Foursome Alliance.
Okay. All right. Bogul, somebody asked us a question.
All right.
Dagger person wants to know, when beam out?
How about we get you ask the game director of Albion Online to come on the show, and we'll ask him for you.
Okay. I will ask him when beam out. Dr. Z for getting a big solo kill from Pepeo 7. Yeah. Well done, Dr. Z.
I don't want to spoil the fun, but I think that one isn't quite. Let's move on.
Okay. Cross New 11 shouts out to Shake Alliance and Arch, who went home today without fighting and lost 5 hideouts.
What? Really?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what it says here in chat. And you know chat's always true.
On the tanks, is that real? Is that true?
He says this is true. Red Relief wants to give us a shout out. Love the show, boys. And shout out to my guild, Mysticla Rogues. Or Mystic, is it? Are you supposed to be Mystical Rogues and you just typed it wrong in your shout out?
Got you. I got you. I think, yeah.
Okay, it's Mystical Rogues. Okay. You gotta go. I'm dying.
No, don't. Are we done with shoutouts then?
Oh wow, yeah. Sorry, that got me in a special spot. Yeah, I think we're done with shout outs now. Everybody's done shouting out, right? Oh wait, we have one more person who didn't have enough points, I think. Troll style Arab power recruiting from Maj Doodles. Or Maj Dude is? Maj Dude is. There's no L. You should get an L in there for Maj Doodles. All right, one more raffle pull, guys. It's time, and then we're going to head out of here until tomorrow, where we're back with Invasion Day at 20:18 UTC, 1:45 UTC for Invasion, and then at 20, is it 20:30 tomorrow, Bogle? For Crystal League.
20:30, 21, and 21:30. Yeah, 5, 6,
yeah,
and
5,
7.
6, 7. Nice. I like those 7s. Those are some entertaining matches, to say the least. And so, yeah, tune in tomorrow for a full day of content. We'll be joined by Lupac in the morning and Robin Hooders in the evening. So thank you guys for watching. Let me pull one more raffle. We'll find out who the big winner is. Oh, no, you're reading this one, Bogle.
Easy. Vega 521.
Good enough. Good enough. Easy via 521. You win the raffle. Whisper me to claim your prize. And on that note, we should get out of here.
Tomorrow. Yeah. We'll be back tomorrow. Again, reminder, be nice to your officers, prep your stuff. You'll have a very busy day tomorrow. Markets will be crazy. ZVZ will be crazy. World will be crazy. Be careful, have some fun, and tune into Albion TV, where we will have all the action everywhere. The big scale, the small scale, and random things in between.
All right. Thank you guys. Have a good night.